Man United star remains a surprise target for Real Madrid in 2025. Real Madrid are currently monitoring the market for a right back, and should they fail to land Liverpool star Trent Alexander-Arnold, Diogo Dalot could be an alternative for the La Liga champions. The Spanish giants have been without their starting right back, Dani Carvajal, for the majority of the current campaign after the defender picked up a serious knee injury at the start of the season. Alexander Arnold is viewed in Madrid as both the short-term and long-term replacement for the 32-year-old, as the Champions League winners hope to bring the English talent to the Bernabeu at some stage in 2025. The fullback is out of contract at Anfield at the end of the season, and he will be able to join Real Madrid for free once the term ends, with David Ornstein admitting that Alexander-Arnold is likely to opt for a new challenge ahead of the 25-26 campaign. The Daily Mail even suggests that the La Liga champions have not given up hope over a January sale, with the hierarchy in Madrid ready to sign Alexander-Arnold for £20 million this month. Should the Spanish outfit fail, they do have alternatives on their list. According to iNews, Real Madrid are desperate to find a replacement for Carvajal as soon as possible, and are open to bringing Man United Diogo Dalot to the Bernabeu in 2025 should they fail to land their top target in Alexander-Arnold. This would be a surprise move from the La Liga champions, as the Portuguese fullback is nothing special, producing 6 goals and 12 assists across 186 appearances for United. It's also uncertain if the 25-year-old would be open to moving to Spain, but given the current situation Man United find themselves in, a transfer to Real Madrid is not something the defender is likely to turn down. Marcus Rashford, the transfer bombshell, has emerged amid Man United exit reports. Manchester United attacker Marcus Rashford is facing an uncertain future at the club after being dropped from the squad by Ruben Amorim. The Man United boss dropped Rashford from the squad for 4 matches in a row, which raised questions about the future of the 27-year-old attacker at Old Trafford. Rashford was first dropped from the squad for the Manchester Derby, a match which the Red Devils won in the end in a dramatic fashion. Following the Manchester Derby, Rashford spoke of his desire to start a new challenge in his career and suggested that he is ready to leave the Premier League side. Since then, he has been linked to a number of clubs in the Premier League and La Liga, but now the Man United attacker has caught the attention of another surprising league. According to Give Me Sport, Rashford is expected to receive offers from the Major League Soccer clubs if he shows interest in moving to the United States and playing his football there. Under Amorim, it looked like Rashford will be an important player for the club after he scored the first goal of the Portuguese manager's reign at the club, but since then, the attacker has fallen down the pecking order at Old Trafford, and he is soon heading out of the club. With MLS sides keeping tabs on the attacker, interest from them has increased recently, and they would be ready to make an offer for him, but only if he shows interest in leaving Europe completely. The Man United star, who is valued at £50 million by the club, prefers to stay in Europe and continue his football at the highest level. He is currently not thinking about a move to the MLS or the Saudi Pro League, who would both love to sign the Premier League star. The Red Devils are willing to offload the player in the January transfer window, but if no permanent move can be sanctioned this month, they may consider a loan offer for the 27-year-old attacker. This season has been a huge struggle for the boyhood Man United fan, who has only managed to score only 4 league goals. His exit from Old Trafford is just around the corner, but it appears like the MLS will not be his destination anytime soon. Newcastle, among clubs offered big money Man United talent in January. Man United are looking for ways to offload Antony during the January transfer window, as the Manchester club need to bring in new stars for the remainder of the season. The Premier League giants have struggled massively during the current campaign as Ruben Amorim's side sit 14th in the standings with just 6 wins from 19 matches. New signings will be needed to help turn United's current run of form around, but Amorim has stated that the Manchester club need to sell players this month before new additions are added to his squad. One option is Anthony, as the winger is open to leaving Old Trafford in 2025 due to the 24-year-old's struggle to get minutes with the Red Devils. Anthony has made just 4 Premier League appearances from the bench since Amorim arrived, as the winger was firmly an Erik ten Hag player, having followed the Dutch coach to Old Trafford from Ajax as part of an £86 million deal. Sources have told Cout Offside that Anthony is open to leaving Man United this month, with the player being offered to several teams across Europe. Sources indicate that Real Betis are interested in signing Anthony on loan in January with an option to buy, and have offered Man United a proposal that would cover a small part of his €12 million a year salary. The Manchester outfit are open to paying part of the winger's salary, while the player is willing to accept a salary reduction. Anthony is believed to like the idea of playing in Spain, but wants to understand all his options before deciding on his future. Ajax, Juventus, Benfica and Newcastle United have all been offered the chance to sign Anthony ahead of the January window, with Ajax and Juventus said to be open to a loan deal. However, none of the duo have made an official offer for the Brazilian star. Offloading the 24-year-old will be a major part of what Man United can do in January, as it remains to be seen if any official offers arrive for the United winger. Man United boss Ruben Amorim wants 23-year-old out of the club this month. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim is ready to make some big changes at the club after their poor performances this season. The Red Devils are currently 14th in the league, and after more than halfway stage of the season, they are closer to the relegation zone than they are to the top of the Premier League standings. It's another season which has shown that their recruitment in the last few seasons has not been the best, and Amorim is ready to make big calls to change that. One of their biggest underperformers this season has been Joshua Zirkzee, who only joined the club in the summer transfer window. The Dutch attacker, who was signed by former manager Erik ten Hag, has only managed to score 3 Premier League goals so far this season, and against Newcastle United at Old Trafford in the previous match, he was taken off before half-time by the Man United boss. A reporter from Vigaches has now claimed that the Portuguese manager is keen on the club to sell Zirkzee in the January transfer window. The former Bologna attacker has failed to impress the new Man United manager in 2 months that he has been in charge of the club. Amorim is ready to get rid of Zirkzee, and the manager is willing to use the January transfer window to allow the 23-year-old to find a new club. The Dutch striker was taken off in the 33rd minute against the Magpies at Old Trafford, and some of the Man United fans even booed the attacker for his poor performance. The attacker has been linked with a move back to Serie A, with Juventus being named as his admirer. There are even suggestions that Ten Hag, who brought the attacker at the club, did not want to sign him in the first place. Uncertainty over the future of some Man United players is starting to increase, and with the arrival of the January transfer window, changes can be expected at the Premier League giants. Transfer news guru Fabrizio Romano has claimed that Christian Eriksen, Victor Lindelof and Casemiro are all expected to head out of the club in January in a major reshuffle of the squad under new management. Man United interested in fixing goal-scoring issues with 14-goal attribution Premier League star. Man United will look to add another striker to their ranks in 2025, and Wolves star Matheus Cunha has emerged as an option for the Manchester club. The Brazilian talent is attracting a lot of interest from clubs across Europe, with the January transfer window now open after the 25-year-old's impressive start to the 24-25 campaign. Cunha has produced 10 goals and 4 assists across 19 Premier League games, helping his team move towards survival in the English top flight. Sources have told Cout Offside that Wolves are extremely pleased with Cunha's performances this season with the Midlands outfit, hoping to keep the forward at the club by offering him a new bumper contract until the 29-30 campaign. Heading into January, Wolves are determined to keep hold of the Brazilian star, as the 25-year-old has attracted a lot of attention. Arsenal have a genuine interest in Cunha, while Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City, Napoli, Newcastle United, Aston Villa and AC Milan have all shown some level of interest in the 25-year-old, which could lead to the forward leaving Molino in 2025. However, the Midlands club will make it difficult for them with their contract offer to the player. The 24-25 campaign has been very underwhelming for everyone associated with Man United, as the Manchester club continue to struggle to find some form. The Red Devils currently sit 14th in the Premier League standings and are 16th when it comes to goals scored in the division with just 21. Finding the back of the net has been a struggle for Ruben Amorim's side, and a new striker will be needed in 2025, especially if Joshua Zirkzee struggles to bounce back for the reception he received from Man United fans this week. Cunha will be one of several forwards linked to Old Trafford ahead of the 25-26 campaign, but there is no guarantee that the Brazilian will produce for the Manchester club should he join with many others struggling before him. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.